Alright, good morning everyone, it's me, Gaming Library here, back again in Stories from Saul the Gun Dog. And I don't know what we're trying to do now here, so let's just get straight back into it. Without looking to check the time, you turn off the alarm and rise from your seat, knocking back the last of your drink once you've stood up, then taking the empty cup back to the food vendor. It's easy to lose track of time on board of military ship, where the light is kept at a constant level, so you rely on a series of alarms you have programmed. You know that this one means your shift is due to start in a few minutes, giving you time to finish whatever you may be doing. You place the cup back into the vendor, where the machine latches onto it and then retracts it into a space that is quickly sealed by a sliding panel. As the sound of muffled whirring begins, you turn back to face the empty mess hall. Time to carry out the day's security check, then let's see, I need to stop by the fire control, the hangar, and engineering to check that everything's going as it should. You're not the engineer, why would you need to check the engineering stuff? Elusive combination of both red and white vending machines. The red ones are refrigerated, so it's still the same. Okay, can I use it? Buy something? Well, it'd be nice to get something for later. What should I do? Chocolate bar.
Only?
A silent voice bar or a dough and krills? Let's get a silent voice. Let's buy one more. I don't need anything else. Okay. Anything else? No. Gun. Oh, we can
Let's
use
work
this.
the vending machine.
No, it's not. It's not that a gun. It's just a taser. Okay, we will use this to bribe the lieutenant colonel, because apparently she likes chocolate, right? Someone here?
Yes, no.
Alright,
Wow.
the hangar. Let's see. Although you take the first few stairs normally, by the time you reach the hangar entrance, you're skipping almost every step. Gliding through the door onto the catwalk, you grab the railing and heave yourself over it. As you continue to float lazily through the wide open space of the hangar, you start your visual checks. Walkways clear, access points marked, munitions stopped. All the equipment and supplies seem to be where they should be. You casually shift your weight to one side of your body, causing you to begin spinning slowly. As you rotate, the glare from the hangar lights reflects off an armored frame's camera lens, almost as if it was watching you. Quickly dismissing the thought, you turn your attention back to your duties. Eventually, you arrive at the other end of the hangar, where you plant your feet on the thick steel of the main door. From this angle, you can take in everything that you may have missed, including Dalton, who you can see in amongst the storage units, his attention fixed intently on a collection of parts in front of him. Cadet Dalton, attention! The junior engineer suddenly snaps to attention the second he hears your call, inadvertently launching the pair of pliers he was holding out into the open space of the hangar. Without gravity to stop them, they continue to sail through the air. At ease, cadet. You time your launch from the door exactly to allow yourself to grab the pliers as you float over to the startled cadet. I don't know. It's hard for me to read. I don't know. I believe these are yours, cadet. Sir, thank you. That was. I realized you were. Relax, Dalton. I'm just doing my rounds. I'm not here to check up on you. Okay, cool. Yeah. Is there anything I can help you with? Just the usual. Everything okay in here? You haven't noticed any mechanical failures? Everything working how it should? Any suspicious activity of some sort? Nothing to report, sir. I've just been working on my project. Ever since Lieutenant Commander Quinn assigned Ensign Cruz to the filter cleaning, it's given me a bit of extra time to finish things up. Yeah, that's your high density foam that sets rock hard, right? How's that going? That's right. It's good. It's good. I'm hoping to get the chance to test it soon. These containers are full of compound. I'm just about to try transferring it into some empty training rounds, you know? The ones normally filled with pain. The ones the armored frame pilots use in practice combat to show when they've hit each other. Oh, it's like paintball rounds.
Paintball?
The compound stored under pressure where it remains a liquid. When removed from that pressure, it expands quickly, and with the rapid expansion, it sets. If I've got this right, then we can test it by firing the practice rounds at dummy targets. When the casing is destroyed, the compound should activate. Good news. Well, if there's nothing I need to know, I'll head out. Let me know if you see anything out of place. Yes, sir, I will. Although, I was wondering... Hold up. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. If you're sure, cadet. Use the armor frame.
Let's use the armor frame.
So I seem a bit strange. I'll have to make sure never to point that out to Cassie. She wouldn't be able to resist finding out it was really that easy. Okay, nothing else to interact. Dalton, what were... Slow down, cadet, it's me. Sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were still here. Don't worry about it. Anyway, you've got something on your mind. What were you going to ask? It's nothing, sir. Don't worry about me. Come on, Dalton. It's not exactly like I'm rushed off my feet doing the security rounds. What's up? If you're sure... The chief sent a message that she wants me to head over to engineering to carry out a job. But I'm right at the critical part of the process to decant the compound into the training rounds. If I stop now, I'll have to stow all my equipment, so I'll be late anyway, and then I won't have any time, and then it will be... Okay, slow down. What do you need me to do? Sorry,
He's so overthinker.
I just need a bit more time. Chief's got something she wants me to do, but if I stop now, I don't know when I'll get another chance. Is there any way you could cover for me? Yeah, help, Dalton. Say no more, I'll take care of it. I mean, are you sure, sir? Don't ever worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If it's something I can help with, then I'll lend a hand. If I can't, well, I'll cover for you. Don't sweat it. Thank you, sir! With the extra time, I should be able to get these rounds ready for the testing before the next AF drills. Thank you. No problem. Now get back to it. If the chief thinks you've slacked off for nothing, then you'll know about it. Thank you. I'll get right to it. Foresight thoroughfare. Move. Use. This mess hall, fire control. You know what? We'll take a detour. I'm gonna move to my own room first. And then sleep. No.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Can we move to Cassandra's room? While standing outside Cassie's quarters, you considered going in to say good morning. Two of you had always been pretty open with each other, and Cassie especially was not one for locked doors, freely barging in on you in the bathroom no matter what you were doing, or letting herself into your flat when you were out. However, for the past few days, things has been a little bit tense since your encounter with Hansen. So you decide against just letting yourself in and knock on the door. Hey Cassie, are you up? You wait, but there's no response. After about 30 seconds, you knock again. Cassie, are you there? You wait, but there's still no answer. She shouldn't be on shift. Wait a few more seconds before turning back.
What?
Can I use it
No?
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is going on?
Standing at the end of the corridor next to the captain's quarters, you're not entirely sure what drove you to come this far. It wasn't necessary for your report, and there's nothing to check either. You to lift but stop quickly when you hear a faint noise. Looking around, you didn't see anyone, and you hadn't heard any approaching footsteps. So it couldn't have been anyone in the Forsyth thoroughfare. You stay still and silent as a few seconds pass. You didn't realize the first time when the noise seemed to be coming in the captain's quarters. At this time of day, the captain would be on the bridge. You're due to make your report to her soon. Hello? You consider knocking again but decide against it. Probably just block fan or clock pipe. I better get on with my report. Is that a thief?
I don't know.
Hijacking the ship? More. Mess
It's
hall.
just her snoring inside.
Still feel a little bit awkward checking on fire control as part of the security report. Although Dylan is always friendly enough, you can't help but you feel like you're intruding his personal sanctuary. Doesn't help that his headphones are so big that short of shaking him, it's hard to get his attention. Well, here we go. Morning, listener. How's it going? Oh, hey, Dylan. Everything all right? I thought you'd be listening to your music. Wait, I haven't read that. all I had to do was find which album would last until just before you got here, and now I don't need to get interrupted mid-jam. That's pretty impressive. Aren't you going to get bored of listening to the same albums every morning, though? Nah, don't worry about it. I figured out about 15 different album combinations, and that's not including changing the order of play. So I'm good for this mission. Speaking of the mission, you know the drill? Anything unusual? Nothing at all, isn't it? Not even a scrap of debris. I've been keeping an eye on the long-range targeting systems too, and we've had a blip, but the energy readings match the O'Brien, which makes sense. Yeah, I thought so. We're so deep in Jupiter's backyard that I don't think we'll be seeing anything at all aside from the O'Brien. Pausing for a moment as you idly shift your focus from one screen to another, a flicker of one screen catches your attention. What's that? Sir? The screen here, it just flickered. What did the reading say? Oh, that's a long-range targeting system. It's fed with data from the long-range communication system, which has been on the fritz recently. Just been working on it, trying to figure out where all the feedback's coming from. That's the kind of thing you should be filling me in on. Gunnar-Dees. I want to sing Disturbing the Peace so bad. If our targeting system aren't operating properly, then I need to make sure the captain knows. My bad, sir. Since Chief said she was on the case, I figured it was all in hand. Let me know next time. That's it though? Nothing else? Nothing at all. Alright, keep it up, Gunnar-Dees. Yes, sir.
Gunnar-Dees.
What's going on, Lieutenant? I listened to that Trish and the Replicants album you lent me the other day. It was really good. Oh, hey, nice. If you're into it, I've got a few other albums that I can lend you. Ever heard of Firebombing? I was wondering if you had something a bit less rock. What were you thinking? Well, I really like the Minime song. They were always playing back on Europa before we left. Do you have anything like that? Linda Minime, that overproduced twee stuff? Oh my god, what an elitist. Come on, sir. Next, you'll be telling me you want to listen to a whole album of Princess Maria ballads or something. I mean... No way, sir. Come on. You're listening to Firebombing next and that's it. Alright, okay. Leave the tape with me next time you pass by my quarters, okay? Princess Maria. Who can have a taste in music like that? Me.
Me too.
Okay, should we go to the bridge right away or should we move to the... Oh, wait. We have to go to the engine room first, right? So... Engineering. Lieutenant Waldo Uchiha entering main engineering. You declare the cavernous expanse of machinery and excess waste that makes up the engineering section. You'd been instructed to announce your arrival by the chief, and since the last time you didn't, she had nearly dropped a filtration unit on you to prove a point you made sure not to forget. Filtration! Access way is clear, no visible detritus. Nothing seems to be malfunctioning. You stop midway through your visual checks. No one's throwing heavy machinery off the higher levels to teach me a lesson in proper conduct. It doesn't take long for you to finish your daily checklist. The chief runs such a tight ship that you don't really expect anything less. Now that you think about it though, she hasn't given you any your daily grilling about how insulting it is that you think these daily checks are necessary in the first place. Chief, you here? Chief?
Up here, Lieutenant.
Huh? Are you around?
Damn it, Lieutenant, I'm up here.
Huh? Where? That's weird. It's not like the chief to not be at her assigned duty station. I'll have to tell the cap.
Damn it, Lieutenant, I'm up here. Look up, you idiot.
Looking up, you see the chief engineering leaning dangerously across the safety rail of a walkway a few levels above you. Behind her is a mass of cabling that pouring out of an open panel above her. Oh, Chief! Good morning.
Good morning yourself. I've been calling back to you this whole time. You forget to clean out your ear or something?
Sorry, Chief. It's pretty loud in here.
Nothing in here is running above a safe decibel limit, and if you tell me otherwise, I'll come down there and recalibrate your ears.
You quickly mentally calculate the time it would take for her to get down to where you are and the time you would need to get out of engineering. Although you fancy your chances, you wouldn't bet money or your ears on it. Must be me then. Anyway, I'm just filling out the daily report, Chief. What's going on up there?
Ugh. One of those clowns at the colony dock who took part in the maintenance process must have done something stupid to the long-range communication system. For the past 12 hours, we've been picking up huge amounts of feedback. They must have made a bad connection, but I can't find it all. It's shoddy wiring.
Ah, that must be the system that Dylan was talking about. Are you sure there's nothing out there that could be sending a signal? A broadcast from the O'Brien? One of our reconnaissance satellites?
No chance! This feedback is way too intense! Even a standard broadcast shouldn't produce this much noise. Unless maybe they calibrated the long-range system on the shortwave bands. In that case, sensitivity would be off, so it would...
Chief?
Huh? Oh yeah, like I was saying, there's nothing around here that should be kicking out a signal with kind of capacity. It's like it's picking up something with an amplitude and frequency 10 times higher than our standard equipment.
Uh-huh.
Which could be the result of a processor loop. Maybe I should check out the initial composition driver next.
Okay, well, in that case, Chief, I'm going to let the captain know, okay?
Huh?
I'll put that in my report for the captain, alright?
Yeah, sure. I was going to let her know when I'd fixed it, but those dolts have done a real number on this, so it's gonna be longer than I thought.
Alright, thanks for the heads up. That's all for the routine checks carried out. Time to report to the captain. Oh, Chief, one more thing.
Hmm?
Are the issues with the long-range communication system going to interfere with standard maintenance? Do I need to follow up with operation to get you some support?
Depends how badly those idiots back at Europa have fouled things up. Normally something like this should be a quick wiring fix, but I can't trace back the fault. Ugh. Also, maybe the problem isn't with the wiring around the receiver. They could have crosswords on the broadcast hardware.
Can you explain something briefly? Yes or no, Chief?
Oh no, today's scheduled maintenance is pretty light, so Dalton should be able to take care of it. He's not scheduled to report me until later though. When you go to the hangar, tell him to pack up his project and get over here on the double, you hear?
Actually, Chief, now that you mention it, Dalton said he's a little busy with his project at the moment, and then that stopping would throw the whole thing off. So I said I'll cover for some of the maintenance tasks.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yes.
And you said you'd cover?
Yes, Chief, that's right.
Hmm.
As the silence between you and the Chief drags on, you begin to regret offering to Dalton a favor. Now you think of it, what exactly do you know about maintenance? Not only the Chief going to give Dalton grief for passing off his workload, you're going to get it in the neck for...
Well, if he says he's at an important stage in his work, I'm not going to drag him anyway. And Kit's been slaving over the project night and day. You got to admire his love for the craft.
You let yourself relax. Thankfully, it looks like the Chief's got something of a soft side after all.
I'll be able to pick things up here, but I've got one of his jobs that you can do for me.
What do you need? The Chief turns away from you and squats down, rummaging around in her tool pack for something.
The batteries in the emergency spacesuit radio packs in the airlock are due for replacement. Take this and switch them out for the old ones, okay?
Airlock, okay. She casually tosses 2 battery packs towards you, which you're just about to catch, surprised by their heft. Get the charged batteries. Roger that, Chief.
Once you've got the old ones, bring them back here and plug them into the power distribution module. After that, you're free to go.
Swap out the batteries in the emergency spacesuits in the airlock, then bring the old ones back here to recharge. Simple. Okay, let's do that then. How?
How?
Where's the airlock? How do I get to the airlock without accessing this thing? Sick bay, central computer. Wait, I forgot where the airlock is. Oh, this one. And
Danger airlock.
use this. Let's see, the Chief said it was the batteries in the suit radios that needs changing. Firmly grabbing the locking mechanism handle on the suit. It's in the suit's container, you twist it 90 degrees clockwise and then pull. The door offers more resistance than you'd expect, but once fully opened, it remains in place. Reaching inside the container, you hold your left hand against the suit's rigid brass panel and grab the large black block of plastic that protrudes from the panel's left side. With a tug, the block pulls away, trailing a curling cable that keeps it connected to the suit. As you pull it away from the suit, you flip the radio over to examine it. The bottom half of the device consists of a pistol grip with a secondary microphone and speaker, allowing it to be used separately from the suit. Your thumb rests comfortably on the push-to-talk button. The top showing this. I'm tired. It's tuned to the end battery level. Below the screen sit a few ambiguous buttons. To its side is a dial for tuning and a power switch. Whilst this unit holds the main working of the radio's receiver and transceiver, the wire that still anchors it to the suit connects it to the small microphone and speaker inside the helmet. Flipping the whole unit around to look at its underside, you see a small latch set into a recess, which you pull down with your thumb, releasing the cover and letting the old battery slide out into your palm. Old battery out, you murmur to yourself as you take it in your spare hand before sliding it into the opposite pocket from the fresh batteries. Now put it in the new batteries. The battery replaces you reattach the compartment cover, which snaps back into place. Once you set the radio onto its mount on the suit's breast panel, you step back, close the suit's container's door, and twist the locking mechanism 90 degrees counterclockwise. With one down, you move to the other storage unit and repeat the rest. Why do you need to explain all this? Oh my god. Hold on, let's go get these back and charging in engineering. Okay.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. Foresight. Hey, wait. Engineering. Use. Sure. Hey, Chief, I'm just going to start playing around with the calibration and insert breathable air. Don't mind me. Why not? Item. This. Wait. Where do I charge it? Oh, that one. Okay, use this. Here we go. Take each battery that you had removed from the suit's radio and place them in the charging ports on the side of the power distribution module. You slide in and lock into place with a satisfying clunk, and a red light right above the port lights up with an amber glow. Great! A job well done. Help Dalton. Yeah! Can I talk to the chief again?
Lieutenant, have you sorted out those berries yet?
Yes, chief, all sorted.
Good. You're not as useless as you look, Lieutenant. Keep it up.
Thanks, chief. I guess. A thoroughfare. You know what? I'm going to the hangar again. No. Oh yes. As you re-enter the hangar and pause for a moment by the railings, you can see Dalton. You watch as he adjusts some valves and retrieves the cylindrical object the size of a thermos from the recess in the device. As he holds it up to the light, you catch his eye. He excitedly turns to face you and immediately launches himself at you. Lieutenant! Great timing! Look at this! Oh, slow down there, cadet! You grab hold of his sleeve to stop him from sailing past you and crashing into the wall by the entrance, bracing yourself on the railing. You counteract his momentum and bring him down to the catwalk. Good news? Great news! Check this out! Dalton proudly presented the object he had been expecting earlier. Although at first glance it looks like a standard 40mm round from one of the Juno's machine guns, the plastic casing gives it away as a training round that would typically be filled with paint. This feels a lot heavier than normal though, suggesting different contents. Hey, good job. You did it, huh? That's right. I've got the pressure right and figured out the volume of sealant for each round. I even managed to get the training rounds to seal properly afterwards, so there's no risk of spillage. A round like this should be able to immobilize any joint on an armored frame with ease. That's great to hear, Cadet. Well done. Thank you, sir. I couldn't have got it done so quickly without your help. Was everything okay with the chief? Did she mind? What has she asked you to do? And wait, that was Dalton. And nothing major, just had to swap some batteries out on the emergency space suits. Even a security officer like me can handle that. That's all? That's all. She genuinely seemed like she thought it would be best to carry on with your project. That doesn't sound like the chief. Hey, come on. I'm sure she can be alright sometimes. I'm sure she was going light on us because she knew that what you were doing was important. Or maybe she's just saving all my jobs for today, from today for tomorrow's shift, and will want me to work a double time. Easy there, Cadet. I don't think she's that bad. Maybe. Don't sweat it, Dalton. It'll be fine. You did well today anyway. Now finish up producing all the rounds we'll need for testing and then get this hangar ship shape. You know the chief likes it clear. Yes, sir! Alright. Well, I should go and give my report. Take it easy, Cadet. Yes, sir! Oh, Lieutenant! Cadet? Thanks again. I don't know when I would have got a proper chance to do this without your help. Anytime, Cadet. Man, let's go to the bridge. Completed the security report for today. Should I go up and give it to the captain, or should I take another look around in case I've missed anything? Oh, you know what? There's something else I want to check out.
What?
Sabay.
Sabay! Oh my god!
Lieutenant Uchiha, can I help you? No, thank you, Doctor. I'm just stopping by. For what purpose? If I can't help you, then I would have to assume you're here for some other alternative purpose. Did you intend to make small talk? No, I didn't really come here to pick up more nutritional shakes for Miss Quinn. No. On the captain's orders? No, Luke, as part of your routine checks? Yes, just doing the routine checks. Checking in on you. Everything okay here, Doctor? Yes, don't let me keep you, Lieutenant. You're clearly very busy. Great, thanks. I'll just be carrying on with my rounds then. Since I don't really have anything to say to the good doctor, I think it's best that I don't try strike up another conversation. Can I give the doctor a chocolate bar?
No? Oh, sad.
Hangar, fire control. Okay, nothing else, right? Can I go to the central computer?
No? Oh, sad.
Okay. Wait, what was that?
Deliver report.
Yeah, just that. Right then, no sense in delaying seeing Captain Bartholomew's. Lieutenant Waldoji entering the bridge. You announce, feeling a sudden twinge in your left side from your fight with Hansen as you step on the bridge. You gingerly stand to attention and raise your hand to salute, trying not to aggravate your injury too much. Looking around the room, you see Vanessa glaring at you, but she quickly turns back to her station when you catch her. Aside from Cassie, who is sat at her station entering commands into her console, there's no one else on the bridge, with that captain's chair empty.
At ease, Lieutenant.
You relax your posture while still feeling on edge. After being confined to your quarters for a day as a punishment for your fight with Hansen, things between you and Cassie had been a little bit tense.
Captain Bartholomeu isn't with us today, so I'll be taking command until she returns.
A small thud comes from Vanessa. If Cassie heard it, she doesn't show it. Oh, is that right? I've come to make my report.
That's right. Dr. Rosario advised me that she had suddenly taken ill.
Vanessa makes another louder thudding noise. Cassie pauses for a split second but quickly carries on.
So she's ordered her to quarters for some bed rest. We're due to enter communication range with the O'Brien any moment now, and from there it's just a matter of coordinating our control path. Nothing I can't handle. Right, security report, Lieutenant.
Yeah, of course. You clear your throat, feeling a bit awkward. Although you had been on the ship together for the past few days, you'd mainly seen each other between shifts, where rank didn't really mean much. Cassie acting seriously didn't really seem like Cassie at all. Security report for April 23rd, PC 214. No breaches or hazards to report, ma'am. No sign of immediate threats or security risk to the ship herself, and all shipboard operations proceeding as expected with little likelihood of disruption.
Nothing.
Well, the chief has run into some feedback issues on the long-range communication system that are impacting the visual on the long-range targeting system. It doesn't seem to be enough to stop normal operations, though, and she's in the process of isolating the problem area to start repairs. Cadet Grange has also completed the system to load the high-density foam he's developed into training rounds for the Juno's weapons. He's scheduled to have produced enough rounds for tests in time for the next training exercises.
Oh, that's great. Good for him.
But that's about it. Business as usual. Here's my written report. You reach into your jacket pocket and take hold of the written copy of your morning report as well as the completed checklist. At the same time, you subtly shift the chocolate bar underneath the pad of paper and holding on to both, pull them out to present them to Cassie, the silent voice obscured by the documents.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Taking both of you, Cassie quickly realizes there's something in addition to the report that supports the chocolate bar underneath.
Well, Lieutenant, this looked like a job well done. Keep up this kind of performance and you might make up for your conduct the other day with engine crews and sign crews.
You wince a little bit as the pain in your side flares up, almost as if Cassie's words has jabbed you in the tender spot. As Cassie turns away with the documents in hand, she glances across to a display screen showing the time.
Vanessa, have we heard anything from the O'Brien? We're beyond the scheduled meetup window. Are we picking them up on sensors? There's nothing on sensor, Lieutenant Commander. Not that this interference is making things easy. I'll try scanning on different frequency bands in case that the O'Brien having the same issue.
Vanessa begins to flip switches and twist dials.
I forget what she sounds
quietness
like.
of the bridge with a
forget-
series of noises that range from annoying buzzes to painfully shrill screeches. After a few moments, a communication window on the main screen illuminates and a slightly distorted voice speaks.
Who is this?
O'Brien. O'Brien stuff. Do you read? We are at the rendezvous area and have a mission update. Please acknowledge. I repeat, this is Lieutenant Bashir of the JFS O'Brien. Jeff Gundok, do you read? We're at the rendezvous area and have a mission update. Please acknowledge. With Lieutenant Bashir from O'Brien relatively clear on the communication window, Cassandra hastily grabs a microphone.
Roger that, GFS O'Brien. This is Lieutenant Commander Queen from the GFS Gundok. We're picking up your signal and have arrived at the rendezvous area. Please transmit your precise coordinates over.
We read you. That's a sweet voice you've got there, Gundok. I'm transmitting coordinates and mission update file now. It's good to finally...
Lieutenant Bashir, do you read? Vanessa, are you still getting a signal from the... The comms are being overloaded. There's a powerful signal coming in the old box and it's... What is wrong? What the hell just happened?
Is everyone okay? Commander Quinn? Commander Quinn? Cassie?
What is wrong?
I don't know. She's apparently an electric woman. Maybe. Even before your eyes adjust to the minimal lighting of the bridge, you kneel down and reach out into the darkness, trying to find where Cassie has collapsed on to the dead. Anyway, it's been 37 minutes.
Right.
We will continue this urgent something accident. I don't know what happening here, but you will know in 2 days. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.